Well, I'm wrapping up day 35 on Camino de Santiago, and it is Friday, October 27th, and we are in RIBADISO. So we really just have 30 miles, less than 30 miles to go to Santiago. And it's feeling like, yeah, we need to wrap this up. We've been at this for 35 days now, and it's been fun. It's been exciting. It's been very wet lately. You can see behind me the clouds in the sky. And I did a report earlier. I'll show that to you, but I mentioned it's a nice day. It was a nice day, and then it rained like crazy. And my feet stayed dry until I got to a place where we had to actually wade through the water. It was the only way to get there. Like at the bottom of this little gully, every field was shooting water into this stream, and there was no choice. And I'll show you that video too. But all in all, it's been pretty good. The afternoon was fairly dry walking. I walked really without a rain jacket or rain pants in the afternoon.
My feet are soaked again today.
Did about 16 miles today.
Just can't get away from it, huh?
Tomorrow we'll do about 14 miles, and the day after that was about 12 miles, and we'll be in Santiago. So looking forward to that. The rain is interesting. The contrast. Let me put it that way. Interesting the contrast between the weather. The first half of this Camino was unseasonably hot. It was very hot. We were getting up very early to walk in the dark and walk before it got hot. And then all of a sudden the rains came. We were in coming down to Arecibo. Oh man, I kind of had a meltdown there, and we decided to stay in Arecibo for the night instead of finishing our trek. But we had a nice room there. We were able to get some heat and warm up. And ever since then, it's been we're staying in bed till 8 o'clock, trying to stay in bed till once we're up and around. It's going to be daylight soon, and sometimes you hear the wind blowing outside and the rain. It has been unseasonably rainy, and everybody's commenting on that. There have been a day or two in Santiago itself where there's been flooding. Many of the trails have been flooding, and I saw a post on Facebook today warning people to stay off of the roads, and if they are on the roads, to make sure they're wearing bright colors. And I certainly understand that, but what you'll see in some of the videos, and I don't have a lot of good video of that, but sometimes the trail itself takes you through a gully that it might be 100 yards or 100 meters of gully that is about a meter wide, so 3 feet wide to 6 feet wide, so 1 or 2 meters wide. And when it rains like this, those gullies turn into rivers and muddy messes. And often there is no way to step outside of that to keep from getting totally soaked up to your ankles. And so that's why so many people have taken to the roadways, which is, okay, unsafe, but it's just very, very difficult here for a lot of pilgrims. And I'm not sure that's going to get better. Looks like tomorrow might be okay for us. We'll see. And then the next day, like I said, we're in Santiago, so that solves all the problems. Once you're done with it, there are no more problems of the trail. So I'll roll some footage that I shot and a few pictures. Did have some nice sunny times today, so I did shoot some pictures. And so until the next time, God bless and buen camino. Well, hello. It's day 35 of our Camino de Santiago. Friday, I believe, October 27th, if I have the date right, 2023. Today we're planning on doing somewhere around 14 to 16 miles, and that gives us a 14-mile day and maybe a 12-mile day then into Santiago. And that will be the end of the main adventure. And then we'll decide when, if, how we're going to Finisterre. We're probably going to walk. It's only 3 days more, and we have the time to do it. So then that's been the plan all along. Today started out with, it was fairly clear but damp, and then a couple minutes of sunshine. Then it rained for half an hour or so. Light rain, not real heavy. And now the sun is shining again. You can see behind me, there's sunlight. which is actually kind of nice. It's still chilly here, and I'm wearing a jacket that's wet. So I didn't put on my rain gear today. It was already wet, soaked with rain and sweat from the past few days. So I just put it on without rain gear today, hoping that it would dry out a little bit and not smell quite as bad. When we get to Santiago, we're going to have to do some serious laundry. I think that's a good plan. Going to keep walking here. Have another probably 8 miles to go today. So, hey, good talking with you. Buen Camino. That is the way across. Lots of rain here in the past couple of days.